fun.
Welcome back to the Console SMP podcast. Welcome back. Okay, shush.
I was expecting like knockoff
Also,
swag,
why are you
so I was
saying
to freaking
welcome
scream
back?
out the
It's the
N-word.
first one.
Oh,
Yeah, swag. If you like, I was expecting you to say
Okay.
the N-word the
Screw you.
second we started. Honestly,
I was expecting
The
someone to
N-word
do that as well.
podcast?
No. No, I'm just gonna say it.
Did someone
Screw off.
say the N-word?
No. Welcome. Okay, shut up. I'm gonna do the thing.
We're
Welcome
already
to
like 40 seconds in.
I'm sorry.
we can start off.
Yeah, we can
Wait.
start all over again. Okay, let's start all over. Okay.
It's too late. It's already going. No do-overs. Come on.
Can we
I'm
just
gonna
call it
do
the
over,
PP
screw you.
podcast? The small
Welcome to
PP
Console
podcast?
It's just gonna
Podcast
make them
Edition.
laugh
I'm your
and
host,
all.
Nintendo. I'm your host, Nintendo, with Villain, basically Swagger, Knight Raider, and Teaspoon.
Yeah,
Teaspoon.
sounds good. Teaspoon.
Oh my god.
I'm legit crying of laughter.
Oh my god.
There's gonna be some quiet moments, which is gonna suck.
This is way too good.
I love it.
No,
I
we
love
did.
every moment of this.
This is fun.
I'm just
fun.
mining while we do a podcast. I think that's it. Just
That's,
Yeah,
fr-
I'm
that,
not-
I'm, that's what I'm about to do.
I'm just strip mining. I'm just strip mining. So I got all the time in the world.
That's literally what I'm about to do. I'm heading back to my house to strip mine.
Oh god, I forgot that I left my crafting table outside, so I gotta like build another crafting table, which is a total waste of my time.
I'm killing cows with a pickaxe.
Cool.
Very nice, very cool. So what do y'all want to talk about? Since this is a podcast.
Oh wait, actually, like I reckon we should search up on Google like podcast questions that would actually help us. Like,
No, I
that'd
think
be
we
a
should
lot-
Google.
No,
Well,
furry
once
porn.
we
No.
get
We
once we
run
get
out of
views,
things to
we
say.
can make the comments. The people who put comments, we can answer
Yeah.
their questions.
Can
But
we,
right
like,
now
have
we
a
have like.
section where we rate the best furry cock porn?
Yeah, sure. We could like flash a photo and rate it like 1 to 10. And no, like before we start recording, we like
I'm not gonna
give
take
out
part
like.
of this podcast and talk about this.
Okay, sure. So we're just giving some
I'm
ideas.
offended. I'm offended.
I hope you know in podcasts you don't edit out whatever you talk. You just talk.
I know.
Exactly,
It's
that's the fun
stupid.
of it.
Why are there so many
Well,
goddamn
it's not
baby
stupid,
cows?
but it's...
Oh my god.
Can I do
Boy.
the...
So there's
I already did the
clip
intro, never mind. I was
I
gonna see
wanna
if I could
play-
do the intro again, but
There's a clip I
already-
want to put in
did.
front of all the stuff I'm editing, but if I put it there, and all the other alignments with different layers will be out of line. And there's no select all button, so I can't just scoot everything over.
Is that an issue?
Yes, because now I don't know how I'm gonna put this clip in front.
Well... Can't you use like a different editing software?
I'm such a podcast questions. I'm actually
I've
very
already
bored.
done
Please
those,
do.
so, like, why would I use a different one?
Like, put the thing that you're trying to do.
Because I just finished. It took me like 4 hours to edit this. I'd have to restart everything.
No, I say you do that, and then with the other editing software, you just put what you need to do since you can't do it on that editing software.
It wouldn't work because I have overlays and stuff, and I'd have to do it
Wait,
with the green screen.
Hold
work.
up. This is an important question. Who's gonna make the thumbnail?
Well, is it gonna be drawn
can
or
do
is it gonna
that.
be like just?
Oh god. Just a bunch of like red arrows pointing at like the furry porn. What?
No.
Yeah.
I
Are you
think
guys
if
gonna like make a separate channel for the podcast or something?
Yes, we shall.
We should make like a group
No.
one. Like a
Oh,
big
man,
group
I
one.
really
Like
wish I could.
we get like
Wouldn't
an
we?
artist
Wouldn't
to,
it just
like,
be better to make a
playlists, like,
playlist?
Yeah.
That would just
Much
be
fun,
easier.
yeah.
We should do that, but like have clips like how Misfits do, like on another separate like account. That'd be
Who's
pretty
Moody?
good.
Who's Moody Mitchell?
That's the person I invited last time. When we were on
You
Discord.
invited someone? Oh. I need that. I also need that. I'll take that. I need this. I guess I'll take this. Uh-oh.
I love how no one noticed.
I mean, perfectly honest, no one can make
Oh,
toys.
you can take hunger. Wait, you can take what? Swim.
Hmm. Think.
I got some questions here, but I looked
They
up.
also left.
What is the best complaint you have ever received? Oh no, these are garbage. These are garbage. Wait, I'm gonna just look at these. They're really boring. Like, what do you wish you had known when you started out?
Oh,
What
what
are you
about like
curious
childhood
about
stories,
right now?
No. We should take ideas from like different podcasts.
Like,
So,
Like worst
ooh,
injuries.
something
or
we can
whatever.
do is like, how about something from the Misfits? So, what's a childhood story from like school or something like that y'all have? I'm gonna tell mine that I wanted to make into a storytime video, like an animated one, but
I got
I
into a
guess I'm gonna
fight.
put.
I put my
No.
PP in the pencil dispenser.
Yeah,
I flew off a swing and landed and went up 4 stories and landed on my knees, and surprisingly I didn't die.
Wow.
I got into a fight and broke a kid's nose. It's a decent
A
enough
kid
story.
died at my school during a fight, so that was cool.
A kid had 4 police officers come to the school to pick him because he was smoking stuff.
Okay, chlamydia. I
I
need
thought
this
it-
meat.
Never mind.
I want to explain my story. Can I explain my story for a favor?
Maybe.
Alright, so what happened was that I was already here. Slime! I was already here. So what happened, I was in the 4th grade, and there were swings. There was this recess. It was recess and PE at the same time. But sometimes okay, I need to plan this out. I'm stupid. I'm autistic. I can't say that on podcast.
Yeah,
live.
you cannot say that on a
I
podcast.
can't say that.
Like,
We
you
can
can't
say
say
the N-word,
anything
but we
about
can't
like
say
mental
that.
health. Like, if we get like popular, like you get some Karens or just like Copa coming.
Yo, watch. We're only
They'll get
like
canceled.
less than 10
We'll get
minutes and we
canceled.
just get canceled. YouTube just gets rid
We
of
just
us.
get shit canceled. Like we just get
we just
demonetized.
get cancelled like a second episode in. Just like.
But so what happened was that it was gym, and we finished like doing our important stuff. So we went to recess, which like the gym yard was connected to the recess yard, and so we would go out the back of the gym to like go to recess, which where it was connected, and we would go downstairs for it. The reason I'm mentioning the stairs is because it's like somewhat important to the story regarding my legs being almost broken, and so what happened was that there was a whole black top where you can put like a scene called Foursquare on, and so there was Foursquare. There was a whole yard where you can run and stuff like that. There were the swings. There was like, this thing. There were monkey bars. There was this thing that was like monkey bars, but it was shaped like an M. We called it the Big M. And
The big M.
the Big M, correct. I'm gonna lose my stuff, and I'm scared if I do, because I'm absolutely lost. But yeah, so we had the main thing was swings. I almost died. And when I was little, I used to love going in the swings. Like every time I went to the recess, I would always go for the swings first. Like the swings was the swings was a hot spot right there in my. I'm sorry, I made that noise.
Is that what sound you made when you saw the swing set?
Like.
No,
You just
no,
instantly
there's
came in
an-
your shorts. You're like, teacher, there's a white stuff in my pants.
No,
I don't know why.
No. What had you sound like my friend Miguel here? No, that because I saw an Enderman and I was like, I'm like got 2 hearts, I'm gonna die. And so I decided to hide. And so I went to the swings and I was like, yeah, it's swing time. But I didn't know how to swing back then, so I had to ask my friend Neil. He was tall, like abnormally tall for like a 9 or like 10-year-old. Because golly, he was like 5'7", while I was like 4'9" or something like that. and sorry, I'm
And
that's the end of the story. That was just short. That was all it was about.
No. Okay, so after that,
After that,
After that, is the Enderman gone? No, it's not. But after that,
After
I keep on
that.
saying after that because I'm like stupid. Um, I went to the
After
swings.
that, go
Neil,
right.
my friend Neil was like buff for some reason because he was abnormally, but like he was working out for some reason back in like 4th grade. Stupid. I don't know why. He was abnormally tall as well. I asked him to push me on the swings because I didn't know how to like swing, so I told him to push me, and he did. But like he launched me in the air, and I was like, golly. And I was like, all right, that's enough swinging. That was a good enough swing. And he's like, why? Because I can touch the tree leaves with my foot, dude. And I was like, ah, makes sense. I'm like, yeah. So, and so I'm right there chilling. I'm in the air, and it's all fine and dandy. Until I remember I saw this like Frosted Flakes commercial or something like that, where this girl was like swinging, and she lets go of the swing.
Ooh,
And so I'm like,
girls.
hey, I wonder if I should do that. And so I do. And so I do. I do let go of the swing, and I like, and I um, and I'm like, this is so cool, yeah. And when
What?
that happens, when that happens, I'm going from forward to back, and I forget when I'm going back, like it can propel me off, which it did. And so I fly off the swings, I fly back off the swings, and I flip in the air, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in the air, literally, I'm in there, I'm flying right now.
Your first flip.
And
Go float.
do a flip, and we had like these really
Float.
like fat kids there.
Go float too.
They float
Oh
too.
shit, it's a creeper and a skelly.
But that we had like these big fat kids, like literally like these huge kids, and I tried to call them to like they can catch me or something like that, but obviously they didn't pay attention. So I was like, all right, thanks a lot, thanks for nothing, and and so when they don't respond, and I'm screwed, I'm like, well, guess I'll die. And so I'm just there, I'm in the air,
That's really sad.
pretty much. I'm in the air flying basically, and and I land on the ground, and I'm on my knees. I land on my knees somehow. Out of all the things I could have landed on, my butt, my like stomach, or like on my actual like legs, breaking my legs, I land on my knees, and they are perfectly fine, except that I cannot walk. Like for the life of me, I can't stand up. And
To
so I'm
this day,
like,
you're
this
still
is
paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed basically, and so then I'm trying to walk. I'm trying to like stand up, and the swings have like a pole there, so we can like where it's attached to the ground. I'm grabbing onto the pole, and I'm like, I can't walk anymore. So I sit on the swing,
Oh.
and the worst thing happens. The teacher calls us up to go back in the gym to like pack our stuff, and we have to like walk. We have to get to the recess yard. We have to walk downstairs, like a flight of stairs.
Ooh.
Like not even a flight of stairs. You have to walk up like 10 steps, like 10 steps of stairs, and I cannot walk. I couldn't even take one step, so that's gonna be pain. And so after everyone goes inside, the teacher sees me sitting on like on the swing, and I'm there. Am I stuttering a lot? I feel like I'm stuttering. Like I'm just going.
No? Yeah, kinda.
I guess. Yeah.
But
So the teacher calls us in to like go back into the gym, and I try to stand up, but I obviously cannot, and I just fall to the ground. And I'm like, this is stupid. This is absolutely retarded. This is stupid. And I can't stand. So that's a thing. Apparently, I can't
that's
stand.
interesting.
It is interesting. Thank you very much. um,
You breaking your legs?
I broke my legs. And you listening to my story about me breaking my legs. Interesting.
Very interesting.
but-
Taking my notes.
I guess I'll just sleep here for the time being.
Wait, are we doing the podcast now? I've got no legit clue.
Yeah, we are doing the podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
hello
been
there.
it's been on for
It's been
like
like-
15 minutes.
Why do you
I was
think
thinking
I messed
myself-
up so much on the when I was
He's gonna
doing
be
the
like
intro?
at the very end of
Like,
it,
'cause
after like 5 hours of the podcast, like, and someone's gonna do the outro, and he's be like, "Wait, we were doing a podcast?"
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
we're doing a podcast.
Like I had no clue because you're talking so much, and I didn't I was just like daydreaming a bit, and like about the time like you started, and I was just thinking to myself, oh, this is a long story. then I'll, okay,
Wow,
well,
thanks for not paying
hi
attention
then.
to my story.
No, all I remember is you breaking your legs, you falling off a swing, some fat kids, and then yeah.
Moral of the story: he broke his legs.
Moral of the story: you broke your
More of the
legs.
story. My legs were broke. My legs done broke.
Oh my god.
Like later on, in all comments, it's just gonna be, "Are we recording yet?" Just gonna be so sad.
That's our other.
Are we
That's our other inside joke.
Yeah.
Are we recording yet? Wait, we're doing a podcast. That's our
Yeah.
inside joke.
Oh. Well, what did we learn about that? You break your legs.
I'm not even finishing my story.
Pretty simple.
But so I'm gonna continue my story now. So what happens is
Great.
after that whole ordeal, I try to stand up because I need to get back to like the gym to everyone, because if I don't, they're gonna be like, hey, what's taking you so long? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just here chilling with my broken legs. It's fine. I'm fine and dandy. It's a-okay. I'm
Just
a-okay.
snapped in like all quadrants of it.
It's like, I am absolutely a-okay. Nothing to worry about here, fellas. But I'm right there standing, trying to stand, and I finally work up the courage to like stand up, and I'm like, okay, I can stand now. That's cool. And I try to like walk around a little bit, and I'm like, all right, I can walk now. I am a-okay, I just
You
realized
joined the
what I said.
KKK?
No. I just realized what I said.
Cool
which
story.
Which made it worse.
Oh,
But
so this is where it was going the entire time. I see.
no.
Two black
Shut up.
guys.
Yeah.
Guys, there's two
Um,
of them.
But
Continue with your story.
Yeah, I'm going to. I was going to anyways. Yo, he's
The
dead.
dying
I need someone to
voices
help
in
me
the
get back to
background.
the overworld, because I've just been in this cave the entire goddamn time. And I'm ready to leave the cave. But anyways, so I try to stand up, I do, and I continue to walk to the steps, and you have no idea how agonizing it was to walk up those goddamn 10 steps. 10 steps is like the worst pain of my life. I could not walk, my knees like about to snap in half. I was about to break. And I was like,
You just snap in half.
snap in half, just like,
You-
all you hear is just like,
Yeah, it just snaps right in front of the teacher. Oh, it's just bruise.
I swear, nurses will
Yeah,
just
the
say,
teacher looks
you have
over at you and
101
you're like-
degrees.
And
And
she's
to
like,
get
"Oh,
your
you
ice pack.
okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just paralyzed from the neck down. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. I'll get up there
I'm
eventually."
just paralyzed from the waist down, it's fine, I'm
Just
fine.
getting dragged along like the goddamn concrete by your
Yeah, I'm
friend.
clinically dead. It's okay. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm clinically
I'm
like,
just a clinically
retarded.
dead
I'm mentally
7-year-old.
Yeah.
Is it just weird? Does it
but-
feel like nurses, like if you have 101 degrees fever, they'll just give you ice packs? Say, okay, go back to class.
They will.
Or a pack of
Trust me,
ice
they
or
will,
something.
but
Yeah.
technically that works, because if it's a fever, you need something cold.
Yeah,
and
but you
have
could
to
like have a
put that
serious
back in.
injury and be like, oh, go back to class, get your ice pack. I feel like my nurses always did that to me.
They usually
Oh,
give
a
me
million
meth.
did.
I
You
think
can
I'm
tell
the
us
wrong
like a
doctor.
principal.
Oh, I died.
And
I was just cracking up from begging me meth. Nothing else.
But I tried
That's
to
true, though.
stand. It was the most agonizing pain I've ever felt, and apparently I didn't feel pain anymore after that. And so I was like, that's pretty cool, and I go on with my day. So that's the
You
end of my
superpower.
story.
You broke your
Superpower.
legs, you got superpower.
Yeah, I can. But nowadays, when I land on my knees, like any way, like if I hit my knees, it'll hurt. If I bang my knees against something, like it'll hurt. If I
Yeah,
like,
maybe you shouldn't do that.
for
Like, what's the
example,
bone
I
showing?
Dang, when I
Sounds like a
knee
home.
this
Yes.
metal board, why does it hurt? Ow. I just keep
Basically.
hitting with my knee and it just keeps cracking. That's
That's
I don't
not
know the
good.
correlation.
Why is the bottom
You
of
just
the
hear these snapping noises.
Why is the bottom of a crafting table a wooden plank?
Why does this hydraulic press on my knee? Like, why does this hurt me? Oh my god, that's so crazy.
That's actually painful. Oh my god. But no,
would know.
what I was gonna say was that, like in 7th grade, like last year, I hit I
You're in
fell to
8th
the
grade?
ground. Well, I'm about to be a freshman, but
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
my summer
We got
ends on
everyone,
August
big boy in the
20th.
chat. Big boy in the chat.
oh
Stay
yeah.
I'm
big
about
boy.
to be a freshman too on August 20th. That's when summer break ends.
What
my God.
happened to the
To the
bathwater
To the
place?
oh,
We
it didn't
didn't talk about that.
burn down.
Oh yeah,
It just
I don't
burns
remember?
know,
down.
guys. What
Um,
happened to the bathwater?
So a creeper walked in
burn
because someone
down?
left the door open and just blew up.
Oh my god. Even all
Just
the
when you guys
bathwater is
know,
gone.
watching podcasts.
I
Oh,
was
the
on the
bathwater
roof, and then all of a
gone.
sudden I heard like an explosion, and the entire thing was gone.
I
Guys,
watched
I
the
did it,
whole
dude.
thing
My
explode.
video's 10 minutes.
Oh my god, you were golden. You can
We
get
need
a lot of
hour-long
money for that
podcast.
if you were
This is
able
our-
to get
this is
money.
our podcast.
Yeah.
This is our podcast. It's just us playing Minecraft.
Oh, we were doing a podcast? I was editing.
Oh wow. Yeah, don't
I was
worry. I
editing this
was
whole
asking
time.
mid like podcast. Are we recording yet?
Oh wait, hold up.
Like
We should put the links of every YouTuber in the podcast in the description.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
link my sock
that's
puppet
what we're
show
gonna
video
do.
instead of my actual channel.
Stop.
Sock puppet show.
I know.
No,
I know.
link
I've
the
said
Mickey
this
Wants
before.
Femboys video.
The Femboys one? No, that's not even matched. I don't understand why you think that's even good.
I haven't
compared
even
to
watched it. I just like the
Yeah.
thumbnail.
Yeah,
Why
who
did you
is
watch
gonna
it
make
then?
the thumbnail though?
I'm a good. I mean,
I
I
guess
like
I will.
making thumbnails.
I love
Have we
making
finished
thumbnails.
recording yet?
No,
No.
it's only been 21.
It feels like we finished it and we're talking about what to do
We have
now.
to no, we have to hit 24 hours.
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, we don't even.
Who's next for their stories?
Right now, we can just talk about whatever. We don't have to do
One
by
week
script.
long podcast.
Okay. It's time for
Damn
ball
right.
size. Everyone compare their ball size.
No.
Nice.
So,
Alright.
so are we naming the diameter or are we naming the radius?
The circumference, not the
Oh,
diameter.
okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, y'all's are circular? I mean, y'all's are.
No, it's
My-
more like a
my-
You also
triangle.
like-
circular?
I got a rectangle
I have
and a
I
circle.
have a parallelogram in my pants.
A
Mine's just
triangle,
like a
literal
rectangle.
triangle. What was that? I really want to say it. I really want to say something that I would tell my friends, but I feel like if I would, I would get in trouble, like in real
Do it.
life. And I'm like,
Say it.
Prepare
Say it.
prepare
Do
for
it.
the wind tunnels.
Just say
prepare
it,
for the
don't
wind
it-
tunnels.
Yeah, just say
prepare
it.
for trouble, Mickey double. What is
Oh,
that?
no.
Oh,
What
it's
is
the
that sound?
It says it's someone's AC.
That is
Someone lives
very
near an
weird.
airport.
Yeah.
Someone lives near an airport.
Clean up. Oh wait. You just like
but-
you know those like giant like I don't know if like in if
Like-
you ever see in like a supermarket when they're cleaning the floors, it's like a big as
Oh, it's like one of
Looks
those
like it-
things. Like
yeah.
they use them in schools
no.
too, don't they?
It's like this. It looks like a tractor. Like it sounds so stupid, but it's not. And you're cleaning the ground, and there's like sweepers underneath it. Like I see them all the time. Like, have you seen them before? Like, I
Yeah,
sound
I
really
have.
crazy now. Yeah.
No, I have seen them. I've seen them.
Let's talk about those because
Let's
they're
talk
pretty-
about that.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Very interesting topic
This is gonna be our podcast, and we're gonna get no views off of it.
about like water tractors, whatever they're called. What's a
Yeah,
good
probably.
name for them? Water tractors.
Water.
But I actually have a very weird story about how I broke. I mean, I didn't break, but I sprained both my wrist and my ankle.
Go
Oh.
on.
I have
Okay.
2 giant things of double stuffed Oreos
I require. I desire.
and milk.
Unreal. Okay, so one time I went to a bike park with some friends. We were going through. I wanted to go up this really big hill. You go down a hill, you make a huge jump for it, and then you take a tight turn. I wanted to do that, but other people were also doing that road. So I asked him, "Do you think my bike would be good?" He said, "No, your tires aren't big enough. You should probably stick to the little ones." Being me, I didn't
Just
listen.
training wheels.
No. But me being me, I did it anyway. So I went up, I took a tight turn, I kept going down big hills. I ran over a tree root and slammed right into a tree. And my bike,
Do a
I thought you were gonna
flip.
say you ran over a child. I was about to say, God damn.
I thought you
Yeah,
were
this
gonna
is the
say-
story when I ran over a 4-year-old.
Hell
Next
yeah.
moment, like a epic LEA
Conceptual.
intro comes in. Like,
For-
This is the story of when I absolutely dominated a 4-year-old in IRL Battle Royale.
Oh my God.
IRL Battle Royale.
so I ran
Hashtag
into the
taking
tree.
Yelling a 4-year-old.
Oh, yeah. So I ran into the tree, and the bike falls onto my leg, so my ankle got twisted, and my wrist like went so far forward, it went
Yo.
really far forward. I heard a sound from like a snap kind of. It was
ASMR.
it did hurt a lot, but there was a friend there, and I don't know why. I just felt like I had to like be brave, so I act like I was just fine, even
Which
though.
you didn't have to do.
Oh god, are you
Fuck yourself.
simping over a
So
girl?
I literally
That's
hopped
serious.
back. So literally, I hop back in my bike, and we keep going on the bike trail for about an hour, 2 hours more. When I
All
come
hands
home,
snapped.
then I'm in like so much pain. I'm at home. There's a giant bump on my elbow that like the bone was poking out of it. It hurt like crazy.
Oh.
You try pushing it back in?
I don't
That
know. Do you
would've-
think that would
No,
hurt?
Did
wait.
you try sucking on the bone?
No.
Good
No.
idea.
Did you try frying that sucker up and drying it?
No.
Some like boneless bone like
Boneless
bone
pizza.
ribs, boneless pizza, bone ribs.
Bone
Nice
ribs.
Yeah, no.
Bone ribs.
So I told
Bone
mom, she was
ribs.
worried because she thought I broke them. To me, I still felt like I had to be brave and show no
Oh,
fear.
big boy.
So I
Oh, we
was
got a
like,
big
"Oh,
boy
I
in the
don't feel
chat.
anything.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt." And once mom left the room, a couple of tears started coming out of my eye because I hurt it so bad. And then she
Just like
came.
straight up spray
shit.
out.
It
That's
was.
simple behavior.
I was literally waiting for the opportunity to start watering my eyes because of the pain. So then I started hearing her come back. So I closed my eyes and suck in any tears that I had in my eye and just wiped the tears away. I'm like, I'm all good. It doesn't hurt. I promise. She asked me, "You sure it doesn't hurt?" And I'm like, "I'm sure." So she pushes on it.
Yes.
And I'm like, "Oh." I like kind of, I legit like fall back a little.
Oh.
She's like,
I
are you
can just
sure?
imagine
She's
her
like, are
being
you
like,
sure it
"Does
doesn't
it
hurt?
hurt?" And then takes out a
Honey, are you
sledgehammer
okay?
and
Just
his
like-
entire leg.
It's just like,
Uh,
honey, are
does
you
it hurt
okay?
now?
Like, gets like a mallet.
Yeah.
She's like,
Gets a
does
mallet
it
in his
hurt?
neck.
Breaks your
When
leg?
your
How
when
about
your
now?
mom's Mexican and she doesn't want to pay for your medical bill, straight up
He just kills you.
just no, just straight up
Grabs it.
murders you.
Grabs metal wire and ties it around your neck and just
The funeral is
strangles you to
cheaper
death.
than the medical bills.
The funeral's cheaper than the medical.
Oh, yeah.
Which they'll host in the backyard with the party and the dogs and the Mexican.
Well,
and
if we're
drunk
sharing
adults.
stories about broken bones, if that's the theme of the podcast,
So that's
right
what's
now, I'm
always
down
going on in
Yeah.
the background of Mexican people's mics.
You just hear like the bone snap
You
noise.
just-
Oh,
you
that's
just-
what's happening.
Nah, you just hear like in the background of like faint Mexican music.
Yeah.
No,
And you
have
hear
heard
like
that,
the like
And
the
screaming
sun
from a
snap.
child.
Yeah.
And child
just hear
and
that
children
sun
screaming
snap.
because they're about to get their asses beat for like no reason.
And
Yeah.
for some reason, there's somebody vacuuming in the background,
Yeah, that's
just
true.
watching it go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just someone vacuuming. It's like.
Yeah. You just hear as you hear the screaming and the
Before a
snap
Mexican mom
noise.
beats her child, she makes sure the vacuum's on so nobody can hear it.
Yeah, just silences it.
Just cleans the whole house in frustration.
Yeah.
Which
Yo,
my mom
as a kid's
literally
lying there
does.
on like the rug.
No, but literally, my mom would clean the house or like do the dishes if she's mad. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, if you're mad, if I was
My mom
mad
would
and I
make.
had, if I was
My mom
mad
would
and
make me
I
do
wouldn't
the
clean the
dishes.
dishes, I should have just like go punch a wall or something like that. I'd go animate or like draw or something like that. I don't know what you're on about.
You should
Oh
get
my
into
God.
drawing furry porn.
No, I can't even draw.
No.
I'm
You
not
can
gonna
make a
draw that.
lot
Wait,
of money.
Your
dude.
next
You can make a
animation
lot
should
of
be
money.
hardcore furry porn sex.
I
Oh
know I
my
can make a
edition.
lot of
That's a
money
good
off
No,
that,
topic.
but I'm not
listen,
gonna
That's
draw
honestly a
that.
good topic.
Listen, as a reference to
Fortnite
this,
Bright
for your
Bomber
next
sex.
animation, there just needs to be like 2 frames where the character just turns into a very detailed furry and then it goes away like really fast.
Yeah, a normal like kid-friendly animation. All of a sudden, there's a throbbing furry cock.
Don't
Flicker
say it
it.
like that. I have 31 pieces of iron. Where did those come from?
What?
We don't talk about that.
I love Nestle Crunch.
Replace that with a bone snapping sound.
Yeah, I have videos of that.
So
I have friends
who
of
has
my-
the
I have videos of my
saddest
friends
story?
breaking legs
No,
with
Stop.
two
Uh,
creepers.
Saddest
I've got-
story? Oh, my dad left me when I was 8 years old. Does that count?
Wait,
Hey.
what?
Yeah.
You
That's
want me to
cool,
one up
bro.
you? My dad left me before I was conceived.
Oh.
Same,
You're just-
bro.
Wait a second, I left my child when he was 8 years old.
My dad left to go
Wait a
to the store to get some milk and never came back.
My dad went to go get some cigarettes and he
Oh, no,
never
it's a
came
zo-
back.
The baby zombie. No. Oh no.
You're a baby zombie.
Yeah, I get
My
it.
dad went to the store and bought some milk and some cigarettes and he never came back.
I thought it was gonna
I've
be
got a
the,
bit
the
of
duck
a, like,
walked up to the lemonade
injury
stand
story.
song.
The dad walked up to the lemonade stand and he never
And
came
said,
back.
My dad left me.
Oh my God!
thanks,
Everyone
Swaggy
just.
Souls, for the variable explanation.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
very
you're
nice.
welcome.
Very cool, Kanye. Thank you.
Very cool, Kanye. I think I need to fix the floor. It's weird.
I've got a bit of an injury story, I guess.
Okay.
It happened like 3 years ago or so. I was playing footy with my
The
mates,
hell?
or football for you guys.
I was about
Yeah,
to say
what ended up-
footy. You're playing footy on the
Yeah.
table?
No, what ended up happening was like he kicked the ball. Like he was a big guy. He was a really big
He
guy.
was a big
and-
boy.
Damn guts.
Yeah, he was thick, like ultimate
That's a
thick.
thick boy.
And, like
Ultimate
I didn't
thick
stand a chance against them, and he kicked the ball so hard. I was expecting to catch it and like kick it back. I catch it, but it's like I catch it on an angle, and my finger snaps all the way back till it touches like the back of my hand. And
Ah.
like it sucks. Like I was like with your
Wait, what
story, how you
sucks?
said like not to cry. Me snapping my finger like right back. How you said not to cry, to be brave, like what you did. I was bursting in tears. I was in so much agony, and like after an hour of waiting, my dad like picked me up, took me to the hospital, but we had to wait like 2 more hours. They didn't give me any medicine or anything. As you see, my finger just snapped back. Like we were in a giant queue. Then like 2 hours later, I go in and I have to wait even
Diamonds.
longer. I have to wait even longer. Like nothing left.
I just stopped to
and-
talk and just say diamonds.
He goes into the
hospital
hospital
and
and
just
just
yells,
yells diamonds.
Yeah.
Some little retard
Just
running
like
around there.
epic story.
An
Um,
epic story, but speaking of which, diamonds. More importantly,
Yeah.
diamonds.
Yeah, you just see like the little kid just comes out diamonds. Oh my god. But yeah, what ends up happening is like they said I have to wait even longer, and by then my finger was swelled up. Like it was like I was just dead. I was pale. I was clinically dead and so it took like 5 or 6 hours, like me waiting, me getting just a bunch of time for no reason. Then I'm sitting in my bed. They say they're gonna give me that like anesthesia, whatever it is, to make me feel happy and stuff, and they have to snap it back manually. And what ends up happening, right, is this big, 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 like Russian lady comes walking
With
in.
a huge cock.
Yes, no,
Yo, that's what I was
And
no,
thinking.
and-
I was
and
literally thinking that in my
and
head.
I was scared. I legit was scared. She was
I would
walking
also
in.
be scared if a big Russian lady walks up and says, "All right, I'm going to snap your bone in half."
Yeah, like so.
I snip
What they
your
had
cock,
to do, right?
your cock in half.
They had to like get a needle, like with all this numbing stuff to put. And this is my pinky, so like, and it's snapped all the way back, so it'd be harder to put it. And this is like the size of my hand. This needle, and they have to do it to like the numbing cream, what like fluid, I don't even know what it is, like comes like out of my finger, so it looks really gross. Then like they didn't give me anesthesia, they just put in that numbing cream. It didn't help at all, so it was basically them like doing it manually. Yeah, basically that was the sound. Then they're like, it's okay to scream, and
You're
then
just
what
yelling,
ends up
I'm
happening?
coming, I'm
Yeah.
coming.
As you see all this like cream-colored ooze comes out of my finger, but like
Yeah.
after like 5 seconds of that, like you'd think they would have to let my finger rest while it like goes in. She gets ready, like her hands like muscles all the way up. She gets my finger and she says, "It's okay to scream." I screamed that whole hospital down. This is like at 1 a.m. in the morning. Um,
Oh
like
my
she
god.
does it for a full minute, and all you hear is this
It's
bone
okay to
like
scream,
crunching.
so it's going Super
Yeah, it's
Saiyan
okay to
3.
scream.
Just watch it
And
be
I-
like
It's
just for a
okay to
hangnail.
scream.
He had a hangnail on his
Yeah,
fingernail.
like
And she's just taking
like,
it off.
oh
It's
the whole
no,
procedure.
but what ends up happening is she does it for like a minute straight, and all you can hear is just like the bone crunching noises as it goes. It's disgusting, and
Imagine
she
what the
does-
patients
Village of
thought
Zombies,
when
right
they
up
heard you
to something-
screaming.
yeah, like, and then like peek around
They're
the
taking
the
enjoyment
corner,
from
and
it.
they see this giant woman like snapping my finger. Like, I wonder what they would have thought if they saw it. But like at
I
the
wonder
end
what
of the
they thought when
story,
they heard it.
yeah, like the whole it was like a no man's land. Like it was like the apocalypse, and not even a sound, and you just hear my screaming. Like I screamed that whole building down. But yeah, end of story. Beefy Russian woman snapped my finger back. I was screaming.
TLDR.
Yeah. Nothing really else. She was scary. Very
She was
scary.
scared.
She is like end of story. Like the final quote is, "She was scary."
She was
Like-
scary.
That could make an
It was just
awesome
Guys
book
kiss at
one
the
day.
end, Make it up.
Did you get some cooch at the end?
She's kind of scary, but she kind of turned me on. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
No. Don't say
Now
ooh.
that's how you get views.
That's how you get views. We talk
Just
about big
Sexy Russian,
ladies.
big bulky lady turns me on. Gun.
Just,
Yeah,
just,
Uber.
just to advertise our
Bones
podcast.
broken.
Just put like, y'all want a
Bulky-
big sexy Russian
bulky.
lady? Listen to this
No,
podcast
in
and
the
you'll find it.
tags it would be like Uber Russian, like beefy, like it would just be a
Uber
bunch.
bulky lady
Yeah.
breaks my finger.
Yeah.
Big turn on.
Yeah, big turn on. Uber.
Russian lady
I love how
breaks
we're
my
all,
finger,
like-
then breaks my cock.
I love how we're all like underage.
Then
like,
breaks
not-
my
no,
heart.
Basically, yeah, basically underage, and we're all
Yeah.
talking about this.
Yeah.
So we're
This
gonna get
zombie villager
demonetized
looks like
pretty
freaking
quickly.
Elvis. Like he looks like he looks like Elvis. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Jesus, I killed him as someone who didn't
That's
drop a
bad, Albert, I just
freaking
realized.
microphone. Just like, who's next for telling their story? Swagger. Swagger Souls.
Swagger, you got a
What do
story to
you
tell,
want?
Swagger Souls?
Dead silence.
That's-
This is like a dollar store version of Swagger Souls. Everyone
Yeah.
watching.
Dollar store.
Yep.
I'm more like the Five Below store. You know, like
The Louis
at least
Vuitton, but-
$5.
At least $5, you reckon?
At least
I don't
4.
reckon. Yeah,
I'd
4.
I'd
Like,
pay
I'll
I'd
bet
pay
like
$1.50.
I'm at a garage
would?
sale. You'd buy me for $2.
Yeah, like it's been at the back of like their closet for the last like 10 years. They just dig you out, like there you are. You're just
I think
sitting
I'm
there.
gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end my stream. Ugh.
I'm trying to feed a pig some pork chops, and he doesn't want it. Come on, baby
Alright,
pig,
say
eat the pork
bye,
chops.
everyone.
Eat your mother and father. Come here.
Yeah, like whenever I always kill the baby first if it's like with a bigger pig.
What?
It's just gonna be like is silence.
Come
my
commit
child.
cannibalism. Come on now.
You kill the baby first.
I kill the baby first, so it doesn't have to see like the parent die first.
Why don't you let it see its parent get slaughtered right in front of its eyes and get scarred for life, and then as soon as it grows up to be a teenager, you just slaughter that sucker. Stab a knife right through its throat.
Yes, that's actually a really good idea.
Right after they have a child with a mother pig and
And then
Yeah,
you
nice,
just
happy
keep the
family.
cycle going. Just
Yeah.
keep the cycle going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Massive cycle of it. Okay, well, what
Dude,
other
I
stories
finally-
or
So I
questions?
finally finished editing. Like I'm completely done now, and now it says all the things are out of sync, and I have to analyze all the pixels again. But like it's taking forever, and I don't know if it's working.
Uh-oh.
That's tough.
What's this thumbnail gonna be? Like, we need to get like an artist. Like, whenever we make a thumbnail, like this one
I'm
could be
an
like
artist.
a Russian lady.
We need a
I'm also
we
not-
need to get a
artist.
custom
Like-
artist.
Like a Reddit, like hentai, like artist, like a dollar store version. Like you sell these like
No.
Like-
Yes. Why are my things not synced to the cloud? I don't understand.
What questions should we ask now?
I don't know,
Talk
just
about water
talk.
tractors, injuries.
What's your most embarrassing story?
I shot myself. No.
Um, really on pressure, huh?
Most embarrassing story.
I have one. If you guys don't have one.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm still thinking of one.
Okay, so mine was when I was younger. I earned some free time outside. It was in elementary school. So I went outside, right? Me and the teacher were playing tag or whatever, and I had to go to the bathroom really badly, and I was hiding in the slide. So, and it was a puddle at the bottom, so I thought she would have thought it was a puddle. So I went number 1 in the slide. It goes running down the slide. The teacher calls my name, and I'm like, snap. I hope it's not what I think it is. So I come down the slide without touching the puddle. She's like, why is this puddle green? I'm like, why would it turn green at a time like this? I forgot it turned green.
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 Why is
Green.
it green?
Number
Teenage
1.
Mutant Ninja Turtles freaking pissing it. Like,
Oh my god.
So my pee was green. I don't know why. Maybe it was something I drank. But it was like yellowish green.
I
So
don't think you can drink anything to get that pee.
I don't know. Something was weird. So I thought I don't know what else happened. I was like, why? I don't know why I didn't think that through. So I had to go all the way to the principal's office. I got in trouble and stuff like that. But I still got recess. So when recess came around, they had caution signs on the slide. So no other people, no one else was allowed on the slide because it was dirty now. So I marked my territory. My territory.
Territory.
Nice.
Now it's live. What the hell? Guess I gotta go
You have to
live
be
again.
joking.
And my
It
audio's
wasn't live.
my audio's still not available.
I'm canceling the stream.
It still doesn't record my audio. I just got a notification.
Go
You
to
know-
the party and set it to where it does. You have to go to the party.
Yeah, you had to do that.
Do what?
Go to
Just,
the
like,
party and
allow
it'll
it
show
to
up just a
work,
box to
okay.
check.
Oh, go to party.
I'm gonna head out with the SMP right for the moment.
Well, I'm still waiting on my assets to load so I can get my video done. If this doesn't load, then I have to restart editing it again, which is so stupid.
Alright, well, I'm gonna catch you on the flip side. Probably see y'all like next weekend when I'm free again.
Alright.
Is the podcast over? I'm guessing.
Should we end it?
Is the podcast over?
I don't know. We're going on
How long
to
is it
45 minutes.
Oh, okay, let's do it
Nah,
now.
I guess I'll stay.
Yeah,
Until, like,
stay.
yeah.
I've got an embarrassing story.
Because most podcasts are like an hour and a half.
Around
Yeah, like an hour and a half
Yeah.
long.
about that. I guess, like, are you done with your embarrassing story?
Yeah.
'Cause
Me going
I've got a,
pee in the slide.
I just forgot what mine was. I'm retarded. Like, I honestly, like, forgot. I was sidetracked. I always get sidetracked. How?
It's just a gift.
Okay,
Somehow.
well, I'll try and think of one on the top of my head, but I cannot think of any.
Had empty thoughts gone.
Just my empty thoughts. Anyone can take my place, because I forgot what I was gonna say.
No.
Just
Remember.
share whatever story you want, or just talk about whatever you want. You can talk about your day. It's just a broadcast. You talk
No,
about
you
whatever.
must remember. You must remember.
Embarrassing. Have you ever done like prank phone calls?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about those.
I've done a lot of those.
I used to have an app that did them for me. It was like this app, and you would just send it to someone, and it would do a whole call for you. And I used to send them to my friends all the time. And one time, I was sending them, and you just send them through your contacts. Like, you just go through and click them. I was sending one to one of my friends. His name started with an M, so it was M in my contacts. And I accidentally clicked on my mom. And I sent one to my mom, and it cussed like a lot, and she was livid. She was so mad. Like, it was absolutely terrible. I don't remember what it said, but it basically like cussed her out for running over her dog or the guy's dog or whatever the prank phone call was. But it was terrible. I was so scared. Like, I just, as soon as I pressed send, I just wanted to melt to the floor and die.
Which, if your mom knew it was
Insecure.
you, it would have happened either way.
Yeah. Please
Oh, my
work.
stuff's all set up.
But please work. Please work. Just want to render this video.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Yeah, that's actually
Jojo
I did-
Siwa?
I did one of those, black screens for my intro, like where
It's literally-
like
it's
where it
literally
does a
nothing, it
quick
just says-
clip and then it
just
switches
says,
to
like,
like words on the
ding.
screen and then the intro, and that's part of the intro is the JoJo theme.
Wow.
I'm
Satisfying.
looking for animals to murder.
Oh,
Wait, what do you
Okay,
mean by
like Shane
motor?
Dawson,
Hold up.
I'm looking for animals to ejaculate on.
Wait, what do you mean by motor?
what?
Do you mean motorboat then?
I said murder. No, murder.
Then
Oh.
motorboat them after they're dead.
Yeah.
I just
Just
didn't
a
say
dead
After they're
word.
dead, you
Slander.
can do whatever you want.
No.
Anyone got any more prank phone call stories?
Let me think. I have a ding dong ditch story.
I called Ronald McDonald at 3 a.m.
Wow.
Gone wrong, gone
That's-
sexual.
Good.
Yeah.
Gone sexual.
Gone sexual. He turned me on. Uwu.
No.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
And then my next
Oh.
episode could be anal with Ronald McDonald, or featuring Ronald McDonald,
No, it's just a whole rant.
or
It's
it's
a
a
whole
story
rant. The
about like
video-
my first time trying anal.
No, it's a whole rant, and the video title
Epic
is just
story.
"Why Does Ronald McDonald Turn Me On?"
I'm
Done.
Ronald McDonald's sex slave. That's just the
That's
title.
hot.
That's it. Only
I
the
have a
last,
story
the
on
last
how
video,
I chipped my tooth.
and it's
Does
like a
that count?
plea for
So
help.
good.
Anyone got any more?
I have a story on how I
Yeah.
chipped my tooth. Does that count?
No.
I broke my leg. I broke 3 bones in my leg the same day.
I broke my
actually.
pee-pee.
No, actually, so I used to be really big on skateboarding, like skateboard all the time, and I was
Tony
doing
Hawk.
I was doing a double kickflip to a bar slide. That was the trick I was going for. I landed it twice. I was going for the 3rd time. Everything should be fine, right? I go for the
Nope.
trick, and some little kid, this little shit across the skate park throws a toy at me, and it knocks my board out, and I completely fall and like twist my leg, like it's broken. It's completely broken, and I'm sitting there. I don't even know what to do. I just look at the kid. I just stare at him for like a good 5 seconds.
Look what you've done to me.
And then I look around and I
Turn
start,
into the
once I
My
look
Michael
back,
dreams.
This is gonna turn into Michael William
just
Afton
screams
should
and
have
runs
murdered
away.
5 children in
once
rage.
it didn't hurt that bad at first, but once I looked at the leg, my foot was literally like but your foot's regular. It was literally backwards, like it was facing.
Well, did you
opposite
know
direction.
this is actually
Oh,
a
diamonds.
fact? If you look at your injury, it makes it hurt more. So if you ever got into a serious accident, don't look at your injury or it's gonna hurt more.
Yeah, because your brain doesn't process what it. It
Which
doesn't
is
process all the nerves if you don't see it.
Yeah, but if you look at it, bam, you get a whole bunch of pain.
But basically, I was sitting there, and I wasn't. It hurt really bad, but I wasn't to the point of crying. I was past the point of crying to where you're like laughing hysterically, just laughing over and over. You just don't stop. So I was just constantly laughing, and for some reason, adrenaline pumping through my head. The doctor said at that point I probably had 2 bones broken, but adrenaline pumping through my head. I was like, if I just like turn the foot back, just grab it and just turn it back. So I literally pushed my foot all the way back, and then I just screamed at like the top of my lungs. And apparently that probably broke another bone. So I went to the doctor. I have 2 metal screws in my foot now, and I have 3 broken. I had 3 broken bones total.
Why would you think that would work in any situation?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
why would you
It
think
just
that would
I
did.
don't
work?
think
It
he
was-
thought it would work. I think he thought it was a good idea. Like, like.
Well, he thought very
Just,
wrong.
you just put it back. It'll be all right.
Yeah, let's just
it's
move
like
this
something
over
like-
here.
like
Slap
just put a
your
little
foot
duct
back.
tape on it, it's fine.
Looks
It'll
about
be
good.
okay.
We should be good. We should be okay. We're fine.
Okay.
Video chat.
So, my ding dong ditch story. So me and this one friend, me and him love to keep ding dong ditching this one person. This very like I love ding dong ditching this one person, and he loved ding dong ditching too. So we both kept ding dong ditching this guy. And one time, I don't know why, but it was when I was very young. This was back in elementary school again. When I was young, I thought I would ding dong ditch him, but it was Halloween. So he had like a mini pumpkin, and I didn't have a pumpkin. So I wanted a pumpkin. So I took one of his
pumpkin.
yeah. So I took one of his small pumpkins, and then me and him started jogging away. Then we think we're safe, right? Then we hear a voice behind us. Hey, come here.
Back, children.
And I'm like,
Come back, child.
and I'm just like,
Use
Yo.
his powers.
my heart's racing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna, who knows what's gonna happen. So he's like, he
Wait.
sees something in my shirt. Cause I don't know why, but I just shove it up in my shirt. I'm like, yeah, that's
It's not
totally.
there. Adam, what are you
Big
looking at?
breasts, you know?
So, what's it called?
I just got the titties.
I just got
I'm a
eating
female.
disorder.
Double dealership.
You like start flirting with him to make him think you're a female.
Oh hey.
So,
What you packing there, big boy?
He's like, come here. It's like, come here now. And you walk up. Oh, so demanding.
So demanding.
so back to the story.
Jeez.
So, he asked for me to lift up the shirt and see what's under there.
You should be like pedophile.
My tits. My tits, you dickhead.
So I'm like, what do you mean? There's nothing on my shirt. I thought I was covering it pretty well. But he's like,
It's a pumpkin.
no.
What do you? How you gonna?
Freaking pumpkin.
Cover
Like, you think it's gonna cover a lot of. Like,
I
you
said,
wouldn't
oh, I
see
just
it.
been eating a lot. So that's why the lump there. He's like, yeah,
Come
sure.
on.
I've been eating a lot. Sir, you probably looked like you were pregnant.
Oh, I want to say something. Can I just like a quick side off from that story? Can I say something that happened at a? I went to
Yeah.
this river to swim one time. Like it was very recent. It was like a month ago or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I went to this river to go swimming, and when I was gonna jump off the rock to like dive into the water, like jump in the water cannonball, this one girl looks at me and says, "Are you pregnant?" And I said, "No, I'm just fat." I'm in a muscle shirt, like I'm in a blue muscle shirt with like blue shorts, and then like my belly's just sticking out because I don't care at all right there.
You should have just
And
looked
she-
at her and been like, "How'd you know?"
Yes, I have twins. They're twins. Their names Gerald and Jamie.
Their
Um,
names are Nando and Mason.
Oh, guys, I found a spider
Yeah.
Found a what?
spawner. Spider spawner.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, it's
You know, I would
Oh.
play, but somebody went and blew up my bathwater shop.
what? Who could ever do something?
Who did do that?
Well, technically it was you, because you're the one who was AFKing in there, and the creeper just walked in,
Who
saw
let the
you.
creeper inside?
I don't know whoever left the door open. And then the creeper came in, he saw you and said, "Oh, you want to come in here and you want to be by me? Okay." And it explodes up. So technically, no one but you destroyed it. So,
Ah!
what was I talking about the story again? Ding dong ditch yes. So he saw the pumpkin, and he took back the pumpkin, sadly. But a couple days later, I ding dong ditch him again. This time, I run into this like small little gap. I love to hide in there because he can't reach me, and me and my friend always do this. I told him to go on lookout. So this time I was by myself because I wanted to know if we both had each other's numbers, so we were calling on the phone, kind of like walkie-talkies we were acting. He's like, "Matey, matey, get out of there." So I start going out the other side, and the guy's wife corners me, and then he corners me on the other side too. So I'm trapped.
Come here, precious.
So I'm trapped. I'm like, snap. Am I gonna get raped? That's what I thought.
I'm dead. I'm legit dead.
So the wife tells me, "Come out here now." So I'm like, snap. I'm gonna get in so
Oh
much
shit,
trouble.
here we go again.
So, and he's like, "Didn't I just tell you a couple other days ago, to not do ding dong ditching?" I said, "Sorry, I got short-term memory. It happened when I got dropped by or I got dropped when I was a baby." He didn't believe me.
Happened when
So-
I got drop kicked by a baby.
I was under pressure, okay? I couldn't really think of well. So,
Think of well, we can tell.
Think of well.
so,
Think
What's
of well.
fun? So he tells me, "Where's your house?" And I'm like, I was debating in my head, should I run or should I not run?
I mean, he can't
Like,
stop
run
you from
home.
running. He can't, like...
Right, but I didn't want to leave my friend behind because the wife was
get raped.
holding my friend. The wife was holding my friend's hand. So I was like,
Shoot, I would've ran.
so I'm like, snap. And he's like really close to me, so he was about to grab me. He saw in my eyes that I wanted to run. As soon as I was about to run, he's like, "Don't run, or I'm gonna have to call the cops." I'm like, "Okay,
Just don't
never mind."
You rang
Yeah.
his doorbell. What is he gonna do?
Oh no, I just
Like,
pounded
sir,
on his
I rang
door.
your doorbell.
Okay,
Come
Karen.
arrest me.
So I'm like, okay, I can't run. I don't know what to do. So I show him
dead.
where my house is, sadly. He made me show him where my friend's house was. We go to my house first, talk to my mom, and say, ding dong ditching, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And in my mind, I'm like, snap, I gotta think of a way. So I think of a sad moment in my life and make myself cry. Say, "Mom, you said I can ding dong ditch. There's nothing wrong with ding dong ditching," you said. So I made it look like it was all my mom's idea. And I didn't get in trouble.
Why would you do something like that?
Just to get out of trouble. And then ever since then, he told me before he left, if you want to play, just knock on my door and we could play on the park. I'm
What
like,
the fuck? Wait,
Camilo,
is this
boy,
the
let's go play at
adult?
the
Like,
park.
wait, is this the guy or your friend?
no, this is the guy,
What?
the grown up,
Actually,
I think he's trying to rape you.
like the
yeah, I'm
40
fine.
man old guy. He's like,
I'm okay.
if you ever get
So,
bored, you
do
can
not
just
touch
come
me.
and play on the
If you ever
playground.
get
with
bored,
me.
come and play with me.
Oh
It'll
yeah,
be okay.
come
You
play with
don't
me.
have
We
to
will
ding
play
dong ditch
together.
my house. So I'm like, okay, and ever since then, I never went in that area ever
He
again.
he probably thought like you were doing it as like a funny thing, like you wanted to play with him.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I thought too. I'm like, I'm good. I'm not trying to get in that type of relationship with him. So,
you're not
I'm
my type, no.
You're not my type.
just, you're not my type. But,
I'm sorry, sir, you're not my type.
I'm sorry, Jason. I go for Daniel.
so,
I have to give the
yeah.
rest to Damien.
That's it.
Oh well, you nearly got kidnapped. Used as a sex slave. You nearly got abducted like 3 times. Like, what do we learn about this?
I don't know. We learned a good lesson.
People are horny.
If you're gonna ding dong ditch, do it in an area that you can bolt.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
Yeah.
sick! I found one of those portals sort of broken and freaking useless, but it has
Yeah.
a chest. Oh, gold block. Anyone else got some stories or interesting topics to talk about?
I had a story. Well, I don't.
I had cheese
I forgot.
grated in my pee-pee.
Wow, that's a pretty hardcore story.
I have a
The
story.
cheese wasn't very cheese colored. It was red.
Yummy.
Yeah, did it taste good though?
No,
Somehow.
it tasted like pennies, and
Yeah, fair enough.
like
So
the
sorry to hear
juice,
that.
like the juice inside
Damn.
the testicles.
Oh,
Uh,
oh.
Yeah, and that's my coming out story as a female.
Nice.
So what's it called?
No, you will.
I had a story. I don't remember what the story was. I do have another story though. So my other story is
I'm rendering my first episode.
what?
Rendering my first episode.
No.
hey,
What? Friend.
how am I
Oh,
supposed to get the footage? Because I tried downloading the footage, but I couldn't find a way how to.
What'd you try downloading it on?
Phone.
Okay, so you have to do the desktop tab or desktop browser thing, right? Like through phone.
oh, you gotta be careful on desktop browser. I hope you clear your
No,
browser.
so you do no, you turn it to a desktop site. You go to Twitch, go to your profile picture thing. Then I think you go to production manager or whatever it is, like it's something like that. It's the other one that you didn't go to last time. And you go to that, it'll pull up all your videos. You click the 3 dots, and you can click download.
Ah.
You know, I actually had a story I was about to say, but I just realized my brother and my mom watches this channel. My channel. So I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna
The
keep
time I
that
slept
secret.
with my mother accidentally, and she didn't know it.
I'm
I
getting
was
a
about to,
call.
I was about to share a story that was very bad, and then I realized, oh snap! Wait, they watch my channel. I'm like, okay, I can't do that.
The time my dad beat my mom.
XD.
Somehow my mom won.
She used a freaking knife, a butter knife. Slit his
How,
throat.
how I lost a $100 bet on between my parents' fighting match.
Oof. I'm just lost in this cave system.
My render is on 0.1%. I am so happy.
I'm lost in this cave. Oof. Okay. So does anyone else have any other stories? Or anything they want to share?
I lost my virginity to a watermelon.
Sure.
Fuse.
It was a very rainy day. I saw a watermelon in the refrigerator, and I was like, it's looking kind of extra thick today. And basically, I just went up to it and I stuck my BB in it, and that was the end of it.
Fair
Did
enough.
did it work?
No, it basically was like this wet imagine like, let's think about this. You know cotton candy, how it would dissolve in water? Imagine that, but with sticking your pee-pee in there, it just all kind of like dissolves, and then you don't have much of anything.
But
And
wouldn't
then
it get
it's
into
kinda
like
like
your
a-
hole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what?
that's the
Yeah.
other thing. It kind of burns. I think it gave me AIDS.
Oh
But,
my
you
god.
know,
Whoever's
yeah.
recording, if you
I'm
if you're playing
recording.
Minecraft right now,
Nice.
you should just make this your first episode of the SMP. Just edit the good parts. You'll have your first episode.
I'm gonna edit
This,
this.
I already recorded my first episode, sadly.
Okay, good.
So this is probably gonna be my second episode / broadcast. Or actually, I don't.
Dude, I put so much editing into my next
No.
episode coming up. I did not subtitle it just because I'm already pissed off at this editor, at this editing software. So I'm just gonna.
Your subtitling is
No, this is just gonna be a
horrendous. I hate that.
broadcast.
Yeah, it's so much work to subtitle something.
Yeah, like, oh my god, some of my videos I just don't do it because it's such a hassle.
Yeah, I'll only do it if the audio is bad. If the audio is bad, it's kind of needed.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, what other questions do we have, or like anything we can talk about?
Oh, what was
What
the
kind of cartoons y'all watched?
Your girlfriend looked like my
Oh.
mom.
What cartoons I watched?
Mhm.
iCarly.
I
Did
No,
y'all
no,
watch?
no.
Yeah, that's good.
Actually-
Did y'all watch Chowder?
Yes.
Oh, a bit.
Actually,
Wait,
speaking of
yeah.
Cartoon Network, hold on. Speaking of Cartoon Network, name any cartoon from Cartoon Network and tell me what it is, and I will give you a summary of what it is. And what it is.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, that's a
Courage
good
the Cowardly
show.
Dog. I've seen it. Courage the Cowardly Dog is about a dog and his quote-unquote family with his two owners, Muriel and Eustace, who live in
That's like the intro.
who live in nowhere, literally. And Courage has to face monsters to protect Muriel and Eustace. And yeah, basically what I'm saying is the title because.
Hey,
basically the
wait,
title
I have one.
Flapjack?
I forgot the name,
Flapjack
though.
Count? Was that on Cartoon
Um,
Network?
Yeah, the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack is about this boy named Flapjack, his
Yep,
two
seen that
guardians,
one.
Captain Knuckles and Bubby. Where Bubby's a whale and Captain
Bubby.
Knuckles is like a captain who's like made who's half wood, like literal like oak wood and half human, like quote unquote human.
Who gave this
they-
man
they're-
his information?
The theme song literally summarizes what the series is about.
Wait, hold up. I have one. What's this called? Kid 6. It's like Spy
Kids Next-
Kids. What?
Kids
Spy
Next Door.
Kids 3.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Yes, Kids
Oh,
Next
yeah,
Door.
dude, that was so good. That was so
Hell,
good.
Kids. They actually want to revive it. They want to make.
They should.
one-
It's
No, they
so
shouldn't.
good.
At the ending of the original Codename Kids Next Door, there was a thing they called Galactic Kids Next Door, and they want to make a prequel to it
Well,
where
true,
it's
if they
Galactic
revive
Kids
it,
Next
I
If
Door.
you
feel like
think
they'll
about
ruin
it, yeah, that's what happens with all the shows they revive. It's like, oh wow, new show. It's the old show coming back, and it's like, nope, horrible.
Yeah, it's like absolute shit.
Okay, what about Ben 10?
What about Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Summarize
I was about
that.
To say Benton.
Oh no, I never watched
No.
Star Wars.
just
Really?
not even trying. Just no.
Do the tree from Ben 10 on episode 3. Like that was the best character out of all.
The
I don't even
tree?
think I
Just
watched
sitting
Ben
there at the
The
back.
tree?
Like
I didn't even
the
watch
tree-
Ben 10.
The,
Well, it depends
the
on what Ben 10
tree
you're
in the
talking about.
background, like no, it was like 5 kilometers behind Ben 10 when he was fighting one of the monsters. Best character out of
Oh,
all.
that one
Just-
tree, bro. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, the tree, bro. The tree with
Yeah.
the branches and stuff and the leaves.
Yeah,
I really like
like,
Diamond Head.
So awesome. Diamond
Dude, that's
Head?
such
Yeah,
a cool
Diamond,
tree.
Diamond
I
Head was
barely
pretty
watched
dope.
Ben 10.
I liked, you know, that fire guy, like that. I forgot what his name
Heat
was.
Blaster.
Yeah, him. He looked pretty awesome.
What about Steven Universe?
Oh,
I
like,
used
I
to
like the
watch it a
songs
lot,
from it.
but after
I
it got so complicated, I gave up and I got too lazy. It got
What?
way too complicated for me.
It wasn't that complicated.
Wait,
Yeah.
when
yeah,
did,
but
when,
Ben 10.
well, when
watching it
did
all.
you stop? When
It
did
was
you
too
stop? Like, what
much.
season did you stop?
Have you seen Cine of Universe
No
The Future?
Yes.
Nope.
Yo, how he turns into that monster though. Ooh.
Dude,
Turn
that
into a
scared me.
femboy?
I cried. Literally cried.
Wait, guys, what do you prefer more? Like Ben 10, like the cartoons or like the live movies?
Cartoons.
Cartoons.
Definitely.
Both.
Yeah.
Cartoons
I'd rather-
are much.
Like
I'd rather watch the
which
cartoons than the
series
live.
of it?
All of them.
What
I like
series
them.
of it? Like
What was
I
the
never-
real question is
the
what
new
was your
cartoon
favorite
version
Ben
of it's
10 alien?
garbage.
I don't. I
Oh,
seen
I don't
all.
know.
Fire
I
Guy.
think
I was
mine
You
had
know,
to
my
been, like,
least favorite
Solar
Ben 10
Marbles.
one was the newest one that came out in 2016.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that was my
That
I
was
didn't
the
like
they
it because
they came back
it's
to
just
the first
trash.
series of when he first got the Omnitrix, but it was like really animated, like really
It was way
animated.
too animated.
Right.
It didn't feel like a Ben 10 like series like
Yeah.
the 5 others. It just felt like like one of those new like series where it comes like a new
Yeah, like a
cartoon that
copy
comes out like every
something.
month.
The
Yeah, it
ripoff.
feels like a parody version.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like
I
the
didn't
real
like that
deal.
one. That totally like kind of ruins Ben 10 for me for a little.
My favorite Ben 10 alien
That
is
one was the only
little.
Ben 10 I actually thoroughly watched. Like,
Oh,
I
the
watched,
tiny
like,
guy.
I watched a
No,
season.
my favorite.
I watched a
Ben
season
10
of like
is
Ben
the
10. I was
Rolly
like,
guy.
My
guy who
favorite
turns
is
into a
whenever he
ball.
has sex with his cousin.
oh my god.
Oh wait.
Oh wait,
guy-
that wasn't an episode. That was a. Oh wait, never mind.
I saw that one though.
You did?
Everyone has. Literally everyone has.
Just with Scooby Doo
Diamonds.
ones.
More diamonds.
I've got 2 diamonds. I want to pick.
I have not.
I have, like,
found that. I don't even
6
have
or
full armor
7.
yet, 'cause I'm too
Have you guys
lazy.
been to the Nether yet in this server?
Nope.
You know, I
No.
could go to the
We
Nether
have
right
a
now.
bathwater store. What do you think?
Also, we need to go to the Nether because then we can make a Nether hub where we like connect portals and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like I see that like, quite a lot on Hermitcraft.
that-
They got
yeah,
all
we
those
have to-
connecting ones.
We need to make all our portals on like the same Y level, so then it's all neat. Like you basically
Yeah.
you can lower portals in the Nether. Once you make your portal, then you can just heighten or lower it as long as it's in the same
Yeah.
Yeah.
x-axis.
I've got
What
a
about
sword.
regular
What I
show?
found was sharpness 3. Oh, regular
And
show.
oh,
was-
hold on, we should make another rule. If you like find something, you gotta put a name on it, so something doesn't
Mhm.
happen. Like if
Find
you
what?
find,
Wait,
like for example, if you find a pillage outpost and you want to keep it, you should put your name on it so they know it's yours.
I mean, yeah, if you
Ah.
want to use it for a video or something, just be like, hey, don't raid this pillager outpost. I'm using it for a video.
Or just
Put a
if you
sign or
want to turn
something.
into a farm, 'cause you can
no,
turn
but
pillage.
back with like
Ah,
regular
farms.
show.
No, I was rendering and it fucking crashed. Ah.
Wait,
I just
which
downloaded
character
my
do
video.
you like more? Regular show. Mordecai.
my
Rigby.
favorite. My favorite. Yeah, Mordecai definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mordecai
have you guys
Rigby.
seen the
Mordecai's a
regular
simp,
show?
though.
I know he's a simp, but he's like the best.
Yeah,
character
he's
'cause
a real simp. Like
You don't like Pops?
Well, not
No.
really.
Pops.
Pops is
no, but
Pops is like my
but
second favorite.
I like what was his name? Punch Fist,
Pops
that
and-
ghost. Like
Oh
No,
yeah.
High
High five
five.
ghost.
What about Muscle
High
Man?
five.
Five
yeah,
Ghost.
High Five Ghost.
Muscle Man's the best, bro.
Muscle
Muscle
Man
Man.
is
Yeah.
sad.
Yo, mom, I remember that.
But like, remember like his girlfriend? Like, what the hell do you call
Mom.
that species?
Yeah, at least Muscle Man never made fun of anybody else's mom.
Yeah.
He really only made fun of his mom.
Yeah, that was like the whole point. It was just his own
Like
mom,
you know
bro.
who. You know
Wasn't
who,
regular
like-
show meant to be like a adult show? Like
That's what it was
not-
gonna be,
like,
and
yeah.
then it got on Cartoon Network, so they had to censor it.
Bro, JJ Quintel, the creator of regular show, made an adult show called Close Enough.
Oh snap! Phantoms, they're coming after me.
Dude, if y'all watch Close Enough, that is so good. It's like real, like reality, like in real.
Oh, what about it's such a good series. Gravity Falls. It was so
Yo,
perfect,
yeah.
dude.
Gravity Falls.
Yes. No, the intro of it was great. Like
There was gonna be
one
there
of
was
the-
gonna be a separate intro.
Wasn't
like,
it?
they
Isn't
actually
there
had
gonna be a
lyrics.
new? I thought the creator was coming up with another
creators,
season.
The creators. No,
Yeah, he's
not
done
doing
with it. It's been 6
Because-
years
Yeah.
since it finished.
It's because they can't because they tied everything together so well. There was no the one rule of Gravity Falls when they made it is there was no filler episodes. Not a single episode didn't tie to the story in some way. And every
Really?
episode had its own every episode had its own secrets. Every episode tied to the story. It was
Yeah.
like what they did
Yeah.
is before they wrote the story, they wrote the ending and they basically wrote the story backwards. So
Mhm.
they had a whole bunch of ties.
Oh, that's actually
Yo,
a good
this
idea.
feels like
It's
a
really
real
cool.
broadcast,
Like,
doesn't
there's
it?
so many secrets. Like, there's even a whole bunch of parts where like they'll do like those spells and stuff, and you can play them
Mhm.
backwards. And half the intros you can play backwards and find secret meanings and stuff. Like, if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
if you
like
watch one of the
Bigfoot's,
intro
like,
sounds different.
footprint.
For example, in
Oh.
the
Yeah.
episode, the real Stan, or like it's not hit, for wherever he meets his twin brother, whenever his twin brother
Yeah.
is revealed,
Yeah.
there's a secret where it says like don't trust him, or like don't believe in him. And in the final episode where Bill Cipher dies, I was mentioning this is my first video, like yesterday I think. His entire like death quote is an actual message. It says he's gonna return, which was spectate, which made everyone curious and if Gravity Falls is gonna return, which it obviously
Yeah,
did.
that's what I thought too. Wait, can't you
Yeah, I know.
visit Bill in real life?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
statue of him.
there's a
It's like in
statue
the
of him.
forest somewhere. And
It
it's,
was
like,
originally in like a
underground.
forest, but then someone said like, oh hey, that's my forest, and like they had to take it down or else they destroy it, and so they had to put it in like a park.
It sucks.
Yeah, they moved it
I know
somewhere
it's
else.
stupid.
It's really cool though, because
I like
it's
some
like
Karens
it
in
actually
it.
looks really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It's like an actual like stone version of Bill, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope.
Imagine if Gravity Falls was based off a real story, like a true story.
Dude,
That'd be awesome.
that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Did you guys ever
But
buy
it
the
also
book
wouldn't, because you know.
off Amazon?
I don't buy the book. No.
Oh, there's
But I
clues
Dudes,
and
I'm
hints in
gonna
there
get
too.
off. I'll see
Alright.
you all later.
Oh, see
Okay.
ya.
Bye bye.
Say goodbye to the podcast.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, no lava! No!
What was that? That's gonna be
No.
the greatest clip to put into the podcast. Lava! No.
No! I found 17 diamonds!
8
Oh.
rated left.
He never said bye
Like,
to the
I know-
podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Broadcast.
Shame on
Okay,
him.
I am demotivated. I'm not gonna go find my stuff. I am leaving.
But yeah, like, did you guys like, Clarence, that show? Like, a lot of people didn't
I
like
like
it.
Clarence.
I
A lot of
was
people really
alright.
liked it.
You
but
know,
liked
I
it.
never really got into that show.
I didn't get super into it, but I watched it.
Where
every
did
now
I
and then.
go? I
I'm
I
trying to-
traveled, man.
Like, I'm trying to find where I can watch it, because they stopped, like, airing the episodes
I
anymore.
have no clue.
Oh, you can watch
I
it
just realized
on.
I'm not even streaming. No.
Are you not?
You're joking.
I
You can
hate
get the
it.
audio from somebody else, but you won't have the clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just do that. I have the clips. I can clip it.
Oh yeah, clip it.
I've
Good.
been recording from the start.
Do you have like 7 hours worth of audio footage?
I have.
Not
We've been
video
recording for 1 hour and 17 minutes.
I
Yeah,
turned
that's pretty good.
I turned an hour and a half of footage into a 10-minute video, so it's really good right now. I'm waiting for it to render.
I don't know how the hell you did that. I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the good clips in there.
Well,
I will make a separate channel where it's like the full thing, or maybe on like a playlist
No,
on
just-
my YouTube channel.
No,
I'm
like,
just
you can
gonna.
make it
I'm not even
account-
gonna edit the broadcast. I'm just gonna put it in there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
make a separate channle for the clips of it. Like, that would be really cool. Like,
Oh,
good.
how about for the podcast thing, like for the so that way when the audio, how about I draw something like my character and y'all's like own fictional character, like y'all can pick a character from any
Yeah.
show and I can put it there.
Wait, what?
No,
Or like if y'all want
I-
if y'all
I
want to
like-
make your own OC, I can draw
Mike,
them
I already
and then
have a
do it.
character. It's my logo right now.
Oh well, send me like a picture of them, like a full body picture, and I can draw them. Like,
I have
Wait, I'm so
one
confused.
picture
What are
and a
you talking
photo.
about?
It's a half body picture.
for the. Oh well, that's fine because I'm not.
Wait, I'm so confused. What are you talking about?
I'm saying that for the podcast,
Mm.
I can make that either the thumbnail or like the video, like so that way there's a picture
like,
in
all
there.
animated
Wait, why
characters.
don't we just make a channel and make all? You know, you can like make managers on it, so multiple people can manage that account, that channel.
Yeah, mine is gonna be just all of us.
Yeah, so we can just make
Or we
one
could just
channel.
post it-
We could just make
we could
one
post
channel
it
that we all
individually.
control.
Yeah,
How
which
about
is
we
the
like
podcast or something.
we do that, but like on another channel we could just put like all the clips like from what like the stories we told, like with mine,
Oh,
just for
yeah.
Yeah, you
example,
can do
like
that.
How
with
about
You
we
can do
Rush
that on the same
how
Lady.
about
channel.
how about
You can do it on
the
the
like,
same
SMP
channel. Just
SMP console edition could be like the podcast and our clips, like our full streams,
Yeah,
and
like
like our full streams, and then our clips could be like on our channels,
I love how we're talking about this mid podcast.
Yeah.
like in
Yeah,
podcast.
it's just like
you can call the channel the clip channel. You can just call it SMP console stories.
SMP console edition. I like the name SMP console edition.
Or we could just name it SMP Console Blast from the Past. Because we're talking
how
about
about we put the
past
full
stuff.
You put
Yeah,
an
like-
I.
how about we put the the
Simp
full
console
podcasts
edition.
on each one of our channels, and we put the clips on like that spare one, like
Wait,
about
what?
the stories we tell and stuff. Like we individually get like each lot of the audio from the.
Why don't we use the broadcast? We're gonna make a new channel that we all can access. Why don't we make
We
the
should
broadcast
listen, we
one
should make
where we put all unseen footage? Like if you're gonna go
should-
mine
yeah,
off
like behind
screen,
the scenes.
yeah,
we
you
should
get they
have
get
our,
this.
We should all have our own episodes and stuff for the like actual SMP server. Like
Yeah,
all
we
that
are
stuff.
on our personal channels.
Yeah, for the
Yeah, on our own
podcast and
channels.
stuff, just call it SMP console clips or something.
I was just gonna
No,
call
how
it
about
broadcast. That's simple.
My idea was that it's the whole thing is like the podcast with our full clips, and our personal clips, like the good highlights, are like on our separate channels.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
because
No,
the
like, I
broadcast channel
reckon-
can legit just be like off-scene stuff, like mining or fishing or building something off people that people don't see in the video.
Yeah, our like episodes and stuff are like when we're by ourselves or we're only with one or two. But then the podcast is when everybody's just in the party.
Yeah.
Like I reckon we should like individually get like each lot of the podcasts we make, and with the clips of each one of the like the stories we tell, we post on that like second channel, so we get the
Well-
full podcast, but for like clips and individually.
No, well,
like,
you can do it
each
on
of
the same
stories.
channel. Just make a playlist. Just have the SMP podcast or SMP console podcast, and have the full ones, and then have separate playlists with the clips.
So who's gonna make this channel, and what's gonna be the logo? I was thinking for the logo we could have like all of our logos combined into one big logo.
Y'all
For
gotta have
our-
Our
the channel.
colors, our colors for
That
the
could be a
SMP console was
banner.
gonna be turquoise, wasn't it? That was the color we
Yeah.
decided on.
What?
Yeah, it was gonna be turquoise. The color for the SMP console server is gonna be turquoise.
Okay. But what's gonna be the logo, or who's gonna make the channel?
Mm-hmm. I don't care. I'm just gonna be working on my own, really. Just running the podcast.
I was
I
just
reckon all of
gonna.
us should
do-
individually get the copies of the videos. Of
Why
the
don't we? We
podcast.
should all like make a. Next time we do a podcast, we should all record our own, so everyone gets to see. We ought. It's the same progress, just from different views, from everyone's different view.
No,
Mm,
because like all I've been
mhm.
really doing is just strip mining, nothing
Same.
really else. It's
I mean,
pretty boring.
but some people
live
might be-
stream, but I won't.
But some people might be
post or video.
exploring, or some people might be swimming. But it's gonna be
Yeah,
still
we
the
could do that
same
earlier if
conversation.
we did that.
So it's not
Yeah.
like they're missing
Yeah.
anything. So I'll put the
Yeah, I
link.
guess.
I'll put the link to this video in the Discord, and I'm just gonna upload. I'm just gonna make a new playlist called
Hey.
SMP Console Broadcast. That's simple.
Am I
That
able
should-
to put it on my main channel? Like if we want
Yeah.
to, we can put it on the main channel. Okay.
Well, what I want us to do is like for us to, what I want to do is where in our personal channels, for example, my channel, Non-Donations, I can put that I can put a clip, like the good clips, like the funny moments, like the good moments. I can edit that, put that edit version on my actual channel, and name it, put it on my channel. And then with like the full version, with the full clips, that can be on the SMP Console Edition YouTube channel. Same thing with the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
We-
make
we
a
can even-
brand new playlist on my account, on my channel for broadcast.
Podcast. Everyone
We should
watching
have a
this
separate channel
podcast, this
for
is
it, so
behind the
then we can
scenes.
link.
This is behind the scenes. Episode 1 is
Behind the
behind the
scenes
scenes.
of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes of what we're doing on how to
We
make
should have a
these
separate.
videos.
We should have a separate channel for it, so that we can link that channel through our YouTube accounts.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we can just
Like, you can put on when someone goes to your YouTube account, you can put a separate little box on the side next to your videos, and you can link any channel there.
Yeah,
like,
in the
you can put it on your
description.
channel page for it.
No,
Yeah.
like on your actual channel page, like when someone goes to your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, we
You
should
can
do
link the
that.
channels.
So we like, what's it called? Like friends or something on channel?
Yeah,
Where
you have to go on like the YouTube settings and but you have to have a computer. But well, I can do it. I know how to do it, but like it's
Yeah, I know
gonna
how
be
to do
weird.
it.
I don't. So
Yeah,
you
you
guys
gotta-
would have to tell me how to, so I can do that. So we can all like
I
link
mean-
each other's accounts on our account.
I mean, we already have our linked accounts on the linked account on the account like on the.
There's so many
channels
LinkedIn
thing
accounts.
on
I'm
the-
getting confused now.
Yeah, I
No,
reckon we
there's
should
a-
just put it on like individual like accounts and on our channel, like main channel.
We should all
Nothing too
record the
complicated.
broadcast at the same time, so we all get to just upload whatever you want from your own broadcast from your own seat. Or upload.
But it's all on. Or we
Yeah.
could just get the like podcast what like we're recording on one like person's like side. Then after we take it individually, like we like cut it up or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and
so
then
everyone could
we
just
upload
edit
for
their own.
ourselves.
Yeah, so I'll just upload this to the. I'll just put the link in the description.
I'm probably just gonna upload the main like the whole podcast itself, like no editing, just so everyone knows like what it's all about.
Yeah,
Like,
because
On my
the
channel,
prod-
I just
you don't
upload
edit
my
broadcasts.
episodes.
Yeah.
Because you don't
Also,
edit
when
them.
is
You
the
just
release
put
of
them
this
in.
episode ready? Because mine's gonna be ready tonight. I'm just rendering it.
I'm ready to upload. I could upload by tomorrow.
Same,
Yeah,
probably
same
me
with me.
too.
I just finished editing mine. I just have to make a thumbnail and that's it.
I have my thumbnail.
Sure, listen.
Wait,
and I'm gonna
so
have to take time to get.
put up. How am I gonna
tags.
put this in Discord? Because I would have to upload to YouTube first, then put it in Discord.
Do you have
wouldn't I?
Gmail?
Just upload it unlisted. Upload an unlisted one, where
What?
you can only view it through the link.
And we could screen. Wait, how? Wait.
Yeah, because I can't just send a. I
Use
can't
a
just send
website-
this
use a
video.
website.
Yeah, you
called-
need Nitro.
use the
something
website.
More.
There's a website called ufile.io. Go to that website. You can upload it, and it'll give you a link, and whoever uses that link can download the whole video right there.
That seems really complicated.
Yeah, I reckon we just send. Like, do you have Gmail? And we could
Yeah.
just get that file. It'll be simple. And even if you don't have Gmail, it takes like not even 3 minutes to make. Like my editor
You
wanted
kind
me
of
to
have
get
to
it
have
because I didn't have
Gmail.
it.
Like, you need
Yeah.
it for anything, really. You have to have an email of some sort.
Just send it through Gmail. Don't make it way too complicated, because half of us will forget after probably tomorrow.
So how am I gonna send it to you guys?
On Gmail, like we could like put our stuff like details in under the Discord. For our Gmail accounts and after that's how
I'm
we
not
could
sure
do
if
it.
I'll be able to send an hour and a half of video to you guys through email, but I could try.
Just try, I guess.
Well,
You can't.
we're-
Behind the scenes, everyone.
You can if you upload it to your Gmail and then send it through it like that.
I'll try to figure something out.
Okay, well, nothing really else, I guess.
Let's
Yeah,
stop.
we're at a hour and 27 minutes. We're good if you guys want to stop.
Yeah,
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 well,
stop it.
yeah, we can like chill out. So
Yeah.
since I'm the host, do I say like that's it for the podcast?
It doesn't matter.
I thought we would all just say goodbye at the
say
same time.
goodbye.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
yeah,
I'm gonna
just
say
all
it-
of us
yeah,
just
we're
say
gonna
goodbye
it,
after.
just go
Okay, why is
bye,
everybody talking at the same
bye.
time? What is happening?
Yes.
I don't
See
know.
So everyone say goodbye
Podcast.
one at a time.
Dude,
What?
podcasts don't you don't have to make a formal. They're podcasts. You start recording, you talk, you
Yeah.
end it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can just end it.
Yeah.
Videos are different, but podcasts you can just cut it off.
Okay. Okay, bye.
See
Alright,
everyone.
bye.
Goodbye now.
Bye bye.
The broadcast can literally hear someone chewing in the background.
No,
Yeah.
that's me. That's me with.